What's up, guys, and thank you for tuning in. Today's video is my first video actually of 2024. It's not the first one I'm working on, but it is the first one I'm actually able to record. So happy new year to you. I hope your 2024 is going awesome so far. My new year is going good so far, and you really can't complain when you have some new Chucky stuff in the mail. So this is obviously why we are here today, guys. Today is an exciting and somber occasion actually while we are here, because we have a new delivery from Treat Studios, but it is actually our last delivery from Treat Studios, or at least our last Chucky delivery from Treat Studios, at least for 1-to-1 scale replica stuff. These are, at least are supposed to be, the Tommy and Pizza Face head and hand set. They just came in, got them earlier today. It's super late. I was at work all day. It's like 3 a.m., but I'm not going to bed before I unbox these. It's very exciting. We've looked forward to these for a while. You know, these are obviously for, you know, our pal, the ultimate Chucky here, and the fact that we do finally have them in hand is super exciting. But, you know, it is 2024, so that clock has struck midnight. As of now, Treat Studios no longer carries the license to make new Chucky items. So as of right now, these are the last to come from Treat Studios as far as their 1-to-1 scale Chucky line. And as much as I kind of want to like savor the moment, I've spent all week seeing everybody post their in-hand photos of both headsets. So I'm kind of impatient. I want to see these in hand. So I'm going to go ahead and get resituated and we'll pop this open. Alrighty, we've got the camera rigged up. I wish I could rig it up a little better, but that's kind of the best I can do with what I've got at the moment, so hopefully it works. So real quick before we cut into this box, I'm actually like really curious. I've been thinking about this all day, because again, it's super late and I got this in the afternoon. But the very interesting thing about this one is I saw a lot of folks who ordered both got them in separate shipments. Mine only came in one shipment. It says here that this is a case of Ultimate Good Guy Tommy head and hand set. There's two of them. It's two sets. Now I ordered one each of the Tommy head and the Pizza Face head. Now what I'm thinking they probably did, because of especially the way the tape is laid out on top, I'm thinking they just had the shipping box for those that, you know, some folks that ordered doubles, they opened it, took one of the Tommy sets out, put in the second one, and then just shipped them out just like that. You know, save on packaging, might as well use these shippers. So let's go ahead and cut this seal now. I'm gonna just kind of keep saying it, but you know, again, it's kind of somber, cutting the seal, opening the tape on the final Treat Studios Chucky item. It sucks, you know, it's the end of an era, and it's just a huge bummer, you know. When they brought out the Good Guy doll, I remember opening that for the first time, and now here we are again, like kind of at the end. It's a little bit surreal, a little bit crazy, but do not be sad that it ended. Be happy that it happened. And that is how I'm choosing to feel, especially since, again, like, we're not even done yet. I still got more. So let's lift the flaps right here. So, again, I wish I could angle this a little bit better. I'm sorry. You think I'd get good at this at some point, but we can work with this. We're going to go ahead and lift this first one out. And there it is. This one is a Treat Studios Tommy head and hand set. So this one is definitely Tommy. Let's see what the other one is. And here, second one, and sure enough, so everything's fine. I was right. You know, they just put two in the Tommy head case, and this is a Child's Play 3 Ultimate Chucky Pizza Head accessory. I do think this little sticker here over the Child's Play 3, I'm really curious if that actually had Child's Play 2 underneath it, and they corrected it to 3. But yeah, that's fun. We can go ahead and just get this out of here and make it all about the boxes within the box. But we're going to start off here with the Pizza Face. So again, both of these just look really great from everything I've seen. I'm really stoked to be able to have both of these and actually have some interchangeability with the Ultimate Chucky, especially since I think we just passed like the 1 year anniversary of the Ultimate Chucky coming out, so it's about time. And I am glad that we did at least get like multiple looks out of this. You know, we didn't just get the Ultimate Chucky and then that was it. You know, we got, you know, multiple, we got 3 different heads to choose from. And I think the heads that they chose were really good picks. You know, the fact that, you know, we are able to get Pizza Face in 1-to-1 scale representation on the shelf is kind of really cool. And so speaking of Pizza Face, let's go ahead and see what we've gotten here. This is packed really nice. They got this whole foam sheet, hot damn. Gloved right on there. Ooh, there it is. And there's enough space on this, it creates like a cushion at the end of the box, so we're able to pull it on out. Get this foam here off the bottom. Get off. So here is part 1 of 2. This is the Pizza Face. Oh my god. There it is. first look in hand for the pizza face for Ultimate Chuck. I really just like gotta take a moment with it. Again, they're only new once. I love this. It's so good. He looks just beautiful so far, so I'm really excited to crack this open here in a moment. But it has this like nice bag that it ships in. It's packed very well in the actual shipper, and it's got this beautiful window on it, which I didn't expect. I did not expect these boxes to have windows to display these, but I'm really glad that they do. Mostly because for folks that might be mint and sealed box collectors, or maybe, you know, they open their stuff but they like to display it in the box, this entire set of stuff is going to look really nice displayed in the box if that's your thing. We'll just slide that right off there. And so here is a better look at him in the box. So again, I'm going to crack this one open here in a moment and get a good look at the art on the side of the packaging. Again, this thing just looks great. I love the promo shot they have of this thing, and just the way they actually market Child's Play 3 again feels like vindicated. I feel like the Ultimate Chucky should have had Child's Play 3 on it from the start, but hey, what do I know? But it feels really nice to have something that really does have the Child's Play 3 branding. Child's Play 3 doesn't get a whole lot of love, and you know, 3 is not my favorite, but you know, every Chucky movie is good, and it's good to see each of them get their flowers. And so this is our first look at the Pizza Face Chucky right out of the box. It's really beautiful to see. We are going to go ahead and set him to the side and get to work on cracking open Tommy. Now again, I'm sorry to bring it back up, but the reason I wanted to end with Tommy is because I wanted to kind of just end this all where it started, which is with a Good Guy doll. I remember that Kickstarter, I remember them announcing it, and yeah, now that we're all the way here, you can get multiple different versions of their Good Guy doll, and this one fills out such a niche by finally like really capturing that Child's Play 2 Good Guy doll look. So this is just, it's really exciting. It fills kind of multiple niches as far as like collecting Chucky stuff. And this one actually comes with the hand. So the pizza face, I believe, you know, wasn't intended to come with the middle finger, which it ended up not, obviously. It is just the head that comes with the pizza face. But I've heard that the middle finger hand may eventually, you know, end up getting released somehow. So I don't exactly know details or anything, but I have heard from a little birdie that we might be able to actually get the middle finger hand someday. But while we don't have that, we do have this. So let's crack open another layer of foam. And we have our first look right here of the Tommy head, at least the box. And here we have the back panel of the packaging, and I just really like the dramatic turnarounds. I'm sorry. Again, they're only brand new, revealed to your face once. So let's share it together. Let's go ahead and take a look at Tommy here. Holy damn. Sorry, that angle was bad. That was more so for me than it was for you. I'm sorry. But there is Tommy. I know the gloss and glare of the light and both sheets of plastic over it aren't helping, but in person I can see through it, and it's beautiful. So this head here was developed by Garrett Zima, and I don't know, it might have been from an actual movie mold. I'm not 100%. Really curious. So if anybody has any information on it, I'd love to hear about it, because this looks great. So, you know, Garrett, Treat Studios, you guys did great. Fucking love how this thing looks, man. And again, it's just so great to actually have the Good Guy doll from Child's Play 2 represented. That Good Guy doll is just kind of so specific, just the expression on his face. So again, to actually have it in plastic form, really nice. And it feels really good too, because like, you know, over the years talking to friends who they collect stuff, or, you know, they might be into the nerd scene of things, but they don't collect Chucky dolls, obviously. I've talked to them a lot about this stuff, and they know that I buy multiple different versions of the dolls. And this is an idea that like was spitballed years ago. Just like talking to my friends was like, what if they made a doll and you could just interchange the heads or different parts of them or the clothes? Like you have a base, and it's kind of like a Barbie or whatever, in which you know, can change them up into different outfits. And the fact that Treat Studios themselves thought of that, I don't know, it's really cool. Kind of a full circle thing to actually have in hand. Now, obviously, we didn't like come up with that or anything. It's just, you know, a good idea, and obviously Tots agreed. So just think that's really cool. Again, my friends knew what they were talking about. Look at that. And I think it's fun. We can sit here and talk about it. Meanwhile, he is like right behind me getting so mad that he can't interact with them just yet. And here we are, with a clear look at the Tommy head and hand set, or at least kind of like, you know, more clear. Again, you're still getting some nasty glare, I'm sorry, but it'll all look better in the review. That's what the review is for, right? But just look at how piercing and just how beautiful that looks. The paint on there looks awesome. Really curious to see how the wig looks in hand and how it came out. But man, so far these are just looking great. And these can still do, as far as I understand, they can still do the eye moving mechanism where you take off the back of the cranium and they have a little lever inside and you can pose the eyes however you want. So that's incredibly exciting, again, for all the, you know, recreatability as far as scenes and dioramas, displays, that type of stuff goes. Photographers are going to have a field day with both of these. All right, brought the angle down just a little bit. So again, here are these guys both in the box, and they just look incredible. I just actually had to take a few minutes and go to the other side of the room because I really wanted to take some photos of these things inside the box. So again, they look incredible. You can always put them back in, but again, they're only new once. You kind of got to absorb that moment, and it's just always a great time when you get a new Chucky replica in, or, you know, Chucky replica-ish. I guess they're not full replicas on their own. It's late, you know what I mean, man. Now again, this is an unboxing. I technically have unboxed them, but I'm not gonna, you know, again, I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna leave you all high and dry. And so I do at least want to crack one of these open. I want to take a look at it. We are gonna start here with the pizza face. Now, again, each of these will be getting their full own reviews. They'll be getting full videos. Now, they probably won't be as in-depth because they're just heads, but I really want to, you know, make videos about them. Each of them will be getting their own individual videos, but we're gonna get a little teaser tonight. And so there's some tape on the inside here. Interestingly, like, the plastic insert is taped to the cardboard flap, but hey, you know, that's different, but I'll take it. This is a process. You got to get like some good leverage on it. I'm too short for this shit. All right, after like some intense jimmying and shimmying out of that box, that thing is like a perfect snug fit. We have the pizza face right here. It's kind of funny how it's obviously not intentional, but like how the flaps of the box flay out like some like arrangement. Like, here you go. All right, so turn this upside down. It feels like there's some type of twist tie holding him in place here. So, I mean, that's good, honestly. It might take a minute to get him out of the box, but, you know, when you order it, you know it's not going to be rolling around in there. Hold on, maybe. But here's Pizza Face, and let's go ahead. For the first time, let's take a look at the hair together. Here it is, because I've seen some in-hand pictures. Oh, it doesn't look too long. I saw some in-hand pictures and some folks saying that the hair is real long. I don't think that's too bad, honestly. Might like need a trim or some shaping, but like I think that's mostly fine. Ooh, on footage actually looks pretty long with this. Ooh, okay, I see. So like right here, this is a really good length, but like this tail that like where this curls, but this tail doesn't, I can see where this might need some shaping up. But I think it's like mostly fine out of the box. That's the thing, again, I like about these. A lot of folks can say, oh, it's just retail, you know, junk. But again, with a little bit of love, like, you can make this retail junk look really good. And it's not even that it already doesn't look good. It's just, you know, picky. Luckily, I am very easy to please with the replicas. I think I'm like the only defender of Trick or Treat Seed Chucky. I still like that thing. But yeah, just kind of fluffing it out a little bit there. That looks fine. Like, yeah, that looks good. Like, if I, you know, had a gun to my head, you're not allowed to change the hair at all. Like, I'd be able to live with this. Now, I am curious, because the first one, it's like seamless the way they did it. I'm like trying to like rip the back of the head off. Is there instructions with this? Does it still do that? Did they still? Can I move the eyes on this? I know I saw some people moving the eyes. I know you can move the eyes on this thing. Oh, we got something. Oh, okay. It is just farther up on the cranium, more half of the cranium than I was remembering. Look at that, just bisected the boy. All right. Ooh, that looks gross on the inside of there. Ooh, all right. Ooh, this would be easy to like get in here and rehaul and replace some of this. So again, it's got that joint system in here. I'm gonna be very fickle because I'm pretty sure these are easy to break. At least the Ultimate Chucky's base heads were. And there we are. Feel like there's a little more resistance on the gore eye. But that's beautiful. Look at that shit, man. I am absolutely in love with this, so man. I do like that eye system still. It's just kind of scary when it can stiffen up and break. But I do still think that's a good way to do it, especially with how seamless the wig always goes on. So there it is, man. That is Pizza Face Chucky. And so again, this is an unboxing video. I did absolutely want to unbox one of these, but that's where we're going to go ahead and call it. I'm gonna have to leave you with just a little bit of, you know, something, some type of wanting and yearning for the actual review. So I'm going to save Tommy for tomorrow. It's almost 4 a.m. I gotta go to bed. In the meantime, while I'm working on those videos, feel free to hit me up on Instagram at DudeSpooter. I'm gonna have more shots of these guys and just fairly a little more active over there. If you have any questions about either of these two heads that you want answered in the full review, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. Subscribe for more Chucky coverage coming at you in the near future, especially the reviews of these guys. And we have part 2 of season 3 coming this year. And it might be a new year, but it is always a good time to be a Chucky fan. Till next time, guys, thank you for watching.